Good day, guys. Being here. Today let's try this one. So these. Right. So I think we can use model in place and then create. I think use the roof by face and to achieve this. Okay. So let's start. First, we need to create a project. So can see we need some walls, I think. Yeah, so let's just create some wall, maybe just a generic wall. Let's place it there. Let's go to 3D view. So let's maybe change the constraint to top constraint to level 1, and then we can just Control C and paste onto level 1. So we have 2 levels. So now we're going to assume we have the internal floor, right? So it must be flat, right? And then we just need to create, more like a balcony floor. But I believe the balcony floors are still flat, but just make these outside of the balcony floor, so it looks like this organic shape. So okay, so we're going to use model in place and mass. Okay, so it can be quite simple to do this. So my method is to create a surface using multiple spline through points. So I'm going to just set world plan onto level 1. Okay, level 1, and then I'll just place some reference lines. So place 1 here, and then maybe go to top, and then I'll just copy this like this. Okay, and then we're going to select all and create a form. So now we have this surface, right? And then we can select, so for example, all these points, and then rotate, select all these points, and then we can go to elevation view. Just click on any of these side face of this cube. Oh, what's going on? Looks like we have some issue. Let's cancel this. Maybe because let's try again. Maybe just move these 2 sides first, right? And go to the other side, and maybe select these, go up, and select these. Maybe just I'll use WF wireframe, so I won't accidentally pick that, and move them up. Okay, so now let's change to shade SD. So this is roughly the shape, and then I'm going to go to the top view again and place some reference line. So this time I'm going to use still draw on world plan on level 1. This time I'm going to use spline through spline instead of spline through points. Okay, so this is for the shape of these thing. Okay, so I'm going to start from here, roughly go up, down, and just we won't be able to close it. We won't be able to place onto the first point, but we can roughly just place it to here, and then we just need to place another line to close it. So maybe from here to here. Okay, so if you wanted to, you can always try to hang on, not this. You need to tab select this point and then try to align, but it can be a little bit tricky to. So we can't do that. Maybe do this. Drag this one to here, so it's vertical, and then tab select this, and the tab select this point, so we can SE snap endpoint. Looks like we still can't. Yeah, that's fine. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. tab. Yeah, it looks like we can't snap onto the point, so maybe I'll just leave it. Okay, so maybe I'll just try to what do we do? Oh yeah, select this point instead. I'll select this line and drag back to this. So at least we have a closed shape, right? So this is all good. And also if you want to adjust the shape, you can always tab, select. So you can see by default it will select both this short line together with this spline, so you won't be able to adjust the shape. So you need to tab, select this spline, okay, only, and then you can adjust the shape. And also you can add control point or remove control point if you wanted to, right? So you can also add if you want to, you know, adjust or add more curve, you know, there, right? So now we have this, and then we also need to again, so we need more reference lines. So still change the work plan onto level 1 and start from that there. So just need to go cover the whole thing. Okay, cover the whole thing and go back to this point and connect here with here. So okay, so now we can create void. So first one, so this one, create a void. So I'm going to, because I want to make sure it cuts that shape, so I'll just put in numbers in both directions. So if I go to 3D view, you will see, so this is the void, right? By default it will only start from this level 1, go up, and it might not be enough for that shape, so I put another number, so in the other direction. And then again, so we need to move the cursor from here, so you can see select the whole thing here. From here go down, oh actually no, go here and then go this way, back down, go that way. So right, so and then create another void again. So I just type in, so just use the same number, put in the other side. Okay, so and also looks like, yeah, it's cutting, but for some reason the void is still visible. Oh yeah, don't worry about this. So if you finish mask, you will see we have this. Okay, we have this shape. And also I don't think we need the middle because the floor inside the building must be flat, right? So we can just go back, edit in place. Oh, actually we can go to the top view, and we can just still create a reference line. So I'll just try reference line, draw on work plan level 1. Yeah, so from this corner to this corner. Okay, and then we can select these 4 reference line, create a void, and again, so I want to use Control C, Control V to make sure it cut the surface. Now we can finish the mask. Looks like this void didn't automatically cut this cut this surface. So let's use cut geometry, and pick this surface and pick the void. Okay, so this time it should yeah, it should work. So let's finish mask now. You can see, so this is a mask. So if I type HI, you can see that's only, right? So the balcony floor part, and without the middle, you know, right? HR. Now we can create not floor. So just remember, floor, we can't create a floor by face. Use this sort of, you know, mass, because floor by mass, only floor by face only can only work on mass floor, which is this one. So only if you have a solid mass and then cut by the level and then you can create mass floor, and then you can place floor by face onto those mass floor. Okay, so it's, and also it will be they are all flat, but in this case we need, I don't think we should use wall, because more by face, more like vertical when those shapes more vertical, so you should use wall by face. But in this case we should probably use roof by face instead. Okay, so click on that mass and then create roof, right? So this is one type of roof, so you can change them to any type you like. You can also create a new or change the material. So for example, I'll just make the material finish. Okay, so now we have this. It's not perfect, but just to give you some ideas. And it looks like the edge is quite thin, right? So you probably need to create a thin roof instead of this. And also, if you wanted to change the shape, so if you look from the top, so you might want to change the shape. Yeah, so you need to go back to the mass. Let's try to select the mass. This, edit in place, and then you can select, so tab, this one. You can select this spline, and then you just need to adjust it. Okay, so again, so you can add or delete control point. So more points make just make it easier to create more complicated shape. But sometimes you don't need you probably don't need more. But if your shape is quite simple, right? So yeah, once you're happy with your shape, you can just finish this mass and go select this roof, and then use update. Okay, see, update. Okay, so if you need to, so for example here it's quite flat. If you want to just make this more curved shape, so you can also do that. So go to edit in place, and then here. So you try to, so for example here I want this bit to be more like flat and then go up. So you just need to adjust these points. So for example here, so move here. So it might work, but it might not, because we have this point here. So I think we need to go up, and then this point, we probably don't want this part to go up. So sometimes you might need to add more points to control this shape. So we can do that. Use draw on face. So place a point, use draw on face onto this reference line. Okay, and then after that, select this point and use make point driving. Once that, escape and select it again. So now we have this. We can control this point. So we can see, right? So we can control this. But yeah, it can be a little bit tricky, because you might want to let's type WF. So you might need to adjust this point. So we have quite flat part here, and then this part go up a little bit. So we might just come down a little bit, or you can adjust these points as well, right? And so let's do another one. So here, so we add a point, draw on face, place onto reference line, escape, select it, make point driving, escape, select it again. So now we can control this point, right? We have a control point, and then we can just move this point, go up a little bit, go up a little bit more. Maybe this point need go to the left a little bit, right? So so we create that curve. So now let's type type ASD shade. So now you can see this is that mass. So this is the previous floor. So you can see it's quite flat, but we curved this up a little bit. Okay, so now so we can finish mass, select this roof, actually it's roof. So update, and it will match the mass. Okay, so this is how it can be done. I think this is yeah, this is probably it. And so in this one you have more, we have more than one level, so you can, I think you can, so easiest options, you can copy this roof up. Okay, so you can copy, oh hang on, doesn't work. Oh, sorry about that. I thought it might, no, looks like it doesn't work. So it automatically, see, it automatically, Revit automatically deleted for some reason. How about we copy the mass instead of the roof? So CC, looks like, I think it's because we set the work plan onto a level 1, so it's like it's being locked onto level 1. But you can, if you don't worry too much about, you know, you can press Shift and copy, I think. Yeah, so it works. But when you edit edit this mass, it will automatically go down. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I was wrong again. Yeah, great. So it looks like it goes up to that level, and then we can go edit in it, so you can just make it look different. So I just quickly adjust this. Okay, so these points, just adjust this control point to make it look different. Oh, so yeah, so see, this is where the solid part, and we are controlling the void part. So I think that's it. Finish. Let's go 3D view. I'll create another roof by face onto it. Okay. Looks like we have some issue. I think it's probably because this part of this mass is too, you know, vertical. So what we can do is maybe we can cut a little bit more. So let's go back into this. Try to select this, select that spline. Yeah, and then we just move this closer to here. Or you can also do this. You can also just adjust. Oh, am I right? Oh, hang on, sorry. I'm working on the lower one. So this one. So edit in place. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I think probably just move this point instead of moving the, you know, the spline, the void part. Finish mass, and now let's try again. Roof by face. Yeah, so this time it allows us to create a roof. Maybe change this to this. Okay, so now we have two, right? So slightly different shape, but you can see the curves quite actually it should be the same because we didn't change a lot of the mass, the solid part. So to change that, you can just go there to, you know, to adjust this. So for example, adjust this point, move this down, right? So you can move this up, just play with all this. Okay, so finish and select this and update. Okay, so, and again, so we have one here, so it looks like it's upside down. We can, I think we can also, let's try. I'll see if I can, you know, mirror it, looks like it doesn't work. Okay, mirror to here. Now let's try to do it in elevation. So okay, so see, it works in elevation. So this is a mirrored one. That yeah, I think it's good. And then you probably just want to, you know, adjust. Oh, hang on, did I just maybe I mirrored the roof. No, I probably Yeah, we should mirror the mass instead, because if you mirror the roof, you will never be able to, change the shape of the roof. But if we mirror the mass, doesn't work. Okay, yeah, it looks like it doesn't work. Okay, so we can probably do this. So sometimes when we have void inside of a mass, and when we try to do this type of adjustment, or copy and paste or mirror, it won't work. But if we go into just edit this mass, right? So and then if we just delete all the void, let's just delete all the void, this one, and also the little one somewhere. Here there's another. So the easiest way to, sometimes those masks are not visible, so easiest way to see they are not visible, so easiest way to find them is to select the solid part of your model. So select this solid form, and you will see the void. Okay, so and then we can just select the void and delete. Okay, so now we have this. So now let's finish this mask, go back to the elevation, select this mask, finish, pick this. Can't generate again, so it still doesn't work. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. Usually when I delete, how about, if it doesn't work, how do we mirror this? HI, I think, let me try to, how about we copy this one down, doesn't work, shift down, and then mirror it, okay. Yeah, looks like it doesn't work. It mirrored to the other side. Okay, I think I will probably, maybe the easiest way to, instead of mirror, we just copy. Sorry about that. So I'll just Control Z to just reverse all the change to that. So okay. Now we have this. And I think we can probably just copy this one to the same place. So just copy and type in 0. So what we actually did is just like copy and paste and then align in the same place. And then we can just select that one. Actually I'm not sure which one. There should be 2. Let's Control Z. I'll use paste, Control C instead, Control C, and paste in same place. So without click anything, so we have this new mass selected, so we can edit in place. Okay, so I think it's probably easier to do it this way. So select all these points here, right? And then just make sure you filter out all the reference lines. So there's one reference line here and another one here. And then we can just move them down, right? So now we have this. So offset, looks like we might need to see here, adjust a little bit. Let's just type WF so we can see all the point where the points are. So like for example here, we just need to move them down, and then you can do all the adjustment if you want to. Move them down, up, down. Doesn't work. Maybe we select something else, right? And okay, so this is it. Now we can finish mass, change to SD. So that's one. We probably need to move them down a little bit more here, or even just so move the whole thing up or down. So maybe move the whole thing here, the top one, tab, select, not this one, edit in place, and move the whole thing up a little bit. You can just select here right? And then just make sure you filter out all the reference lines. Only select the point so you can move them up. So yep, finish. And do the same, select this one, edit in place, select everything here. Again, so filter out all the reference lines because they were placed on level 1. Okay, so you can't move it vertically. Right? Okay, so now we can finish this. So now we can select this roof, update, right? And then we can select another one. So actually we can create another one, sorry. Roof by face. Select this and make sure you use the same, create a roof. Then that's it. Yeah, no, it's a bit ugly, but just show you the method and how we can achieve this. You know, something similar. Okay. I think this is it. What else do we need? Yeah, I think that's it. So just, yeah, you can just spend some time to try to, you know, match this one, that one. And okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.